The state of Wisconsin says it wants universities, colleges, and tech schools to work together in the state. With rising rates of transfer students, the governor's budget calls for more help for those students. But as Fox 11's Kelly Schlicht found, schools in our area say they've already been working together for that goal.
A provision in Governor Scott Walker's budget calls for a solidified partnership between the UW system and local technical schools to provide better options for transfer students. So we looked into what partnerships are already in place and how they can possibly work better.
Originally I was thinking film actually, and then I switched to finance, and neither of those I really liked. I thought I would, but I didn't really like them. And I started taking chemistry here and it just clicked. And
NWTC student Jared Christensen says now that he's found his passion for chemistry, he's ready to take his education to the next level.
I decided to transfer to GB.
Christensen's not alone.
Our stats have certainly gone up. They've gone up over the past 4 years, about 37%. Students leaving here, going on to another partnering institution that we have agreements with. Most of our students do go to the UW system by majority, but many go to some of our local private institutions as well.
Governor Walker's proposal would make it mandatory for 30 credits of general education courses to transfer between all tech schools and UW system schools in Wisconsin. Ann Camps is the Director of Learning Solutions at NWTC. She says her school is ahead of the curve.
Starting in 2006, NWTC went out and did this well before the state board or anybody else was, I guess, really recommending that. And we built our General Studies Transfer Certificate that does transfer 32 credits from NWTC both to UW Oshkosh and UW-GB.
Camp says the majority of transfer students from NWTC go to those two UW schools. In 2012, 320 students transferred to UW Green Bay. 106 transferred to Oshkosh.
It always surprises people when I point out to them that more of the students that cross our stage at any commencement came to us as transfer students than actually came to us as new freshmen.
Michael Sterney is the Dean of Enrollment Services at UW Green Bay. He says transfers to his school have increased significantly in the past decade. 28% come in as sophomores and 38% come in as juniors.
The majority of them are coming from technical colleges, NWTC and Fox Valley Tech. We also see a fair number from the UW colleges.
Sterney says his school has a partnership in place locally. It also partners through an online database called U-Select. It lets students comparison shop universities in Wisconsin and 16 other states to see which credits will transfer. Sterney says he supports the budget's statewide plan to streamline transferring in Wisconsin.
So this probably formalizes it a bit, but it's certainly something that we've always been aware of and have been working on. It's clearly being developed in response to this need that students have to know ahead of time how this is going to work.
The second part of the provision brings private colleges in Wisconsin into the fold. St. Norbert College says about 100 students transfer to the school each year. Most come from other four-year colleges around the state and region.
The state of Wisconsin is already quite collaborative when it comes to transferring credits from one institution to another, but any time that we can simplify the process or be able to partner even more in order to help students, it's a good thing. We want to help ensure that Wisconsin students receive degrees from Wisconsin institutions.
The specifics of an agreement between the UW system and the Wisconsin Association of Independent Colleges and Universities has not been ironed out yet. The proposal also calls for greater partnerships between tribal colleges and other institutions. We reached out to the College of the Menominee Nation, but our calls were not returned. However, institutions we spoke with say they look forward to working with all colleges in the area. Kelly Schlicht, Fox 11 News.
Now, if approved, the new transfer credit agreement between the UW system and tech schools would start in the fall of 2014. The budget bill still must be approved by the Assembly and Senate before being signed by the governor.